folks, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Ariane, I'm a French illustrator, and in this video I'm going to do a full sketchbook tour. This is my self-portrait sketchbook and I finished it last week actually, and I've really got to get myself a new one because I've kind of stopped doing self-portraits since I finished this one. But to give you some context and intro, last year on 17th December 2023, French illustrator Magali Cazo started an illustration challenge on Instagram called Miroir Miroir, which was supposed to be one self-portrait a day for 3 months from 17th of December until 17th of March 2024. And I joined. I started on the 16th of December and then I stopped. And then I picked it up again on the 1st of January 2024, which was kind of un élan, which was facilitated by the fact that it was the first day of the year and I had some motivation. So after the 17th of March, I had 3 months worth of self-portraits and I didn't want to stop until I had finished my sketchbook. This sketchbook is a Leuchtturm. It's the one that's got the thickest paper, I think, of the Leuchtturm. It's 120 grams paper, which is not, it's the Leuchtturm 1917, and it's not the best sketchbook for painting in, but it's okay to paint in. But the pages are, they get a bit wrinkly if you do more than just drawing in it. But I kind of like the look of wrinkly pages anyway, so I tested so many different mediums in this sketchbook, and it's one that I really love. And overall, I started, let's say, on the 1st of January and finished it on the last day of March and went a bit overboard on the first 2 days of June 2024. So I've got 5 whole months worth of self-portraits, and let's see how my style has evolved and my technique has evolved during these 5 months, shall we? Thank you so much. I wanted to say just thank you so much for being here. I have seen so many new people here on this channel ever since I've started it, and it just feels amazing seeing all of you folks in the comments. You all are so kind, so kind, and I know I can be a bit harsh on myself, so in this video I'm going to try and keep it short, light-hearted, and not be too mean to myself. But yeah, I really do hope you like it, and I cannot wait I cannot wait to justify buying a new sketchbook. Jeez Louise, let's get into it. Thanks. So this sketchbook, this beginning of a sketchbook tour, you might have already seen because it features, I think, in one or maybe several of my YouTube videos. So if you want the commented tour, that's not really complete, well, you can head over to my oldest videos, one of my old videos, and find out what this sketchbook was about there. But as you have gathered from the intro of the video, this turned out in December/January. This became my self-portrait sketchbook, and this is the first self-portrait I did in it, but it wasn't part of the challenge, and quite soon after that this sketchbook turned into a self-portrait sketchbook, which is nice. I really like having different sketchbooks for different purposes. It helps me stay organized with what I want to draw, what I want to work on, because some sketchbooks are more for free-form expression and some are more for, I would say, developing my technique. And the upside of this challenge, I thought, is that first of all, I really like drawing portraits. I really like it. And second of all, I have lost touch with practicing, with doing technical stuff that just improves the way I see and the way I draw. And I think this is one thing that I didn't really see coming, which is quite comical because it's really an obvious thing that was bound to happen, is that I didn't really improve my technique, I would say, as in I'm one of those people who thinks that I will always know how to draw. I will always know how to hold a pen. It's something I know how to do and I can't really forget it. But the thing that I can forget is how to look, how to see. And this is what really improved in this challenge. And for a while, it was quite the opposite actually, because when you're doing the same thing every day, I started to develop new habits and new pathways and new ways of tricking my brain and my eyes into not looking, but just doing the same thing over and over and over again. And in the beginning, I see that what you're looking at, these portraits, are still experimenting. I'm still experimenting, and my focus there is still trying to capture a likeness, trying to capture what I look like, which soon stopped being my priority. I then started to have as a priority, I tried to just have fun, to experiment, but to find the fun again, which is not always easy when you try to practice the same thing every day, and when you try to incorporate doing something you love as a routine, as something that is quite strict and that has boundaries and that has, so at some point I started to find the fun, but to stop challenging myself, because I was always drawing the same way, the same thing, doing the same thing. And after that, there starts to be a moment that is really quite interesting, and it's the moment where you are so bored. I was so bored with myself that I started to experiment again. And I think that's the funny thing, and that's the important thing about doing one thing, one little small thing. Some of these self-portraits might have taken me like 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes tops. And when you're doing the same thing every day, and it's something that doesn't demand a lot of, not a lot of skills, but doesn't demand a lot of brain power, then I started to I'm sorry about my cat there. I started to get new challenges and new ideas, and to experiment, and to want to have fun, and to want to try new mediums and new stuff. And it was really my kitty wanted some hugs. She's so cute. Yeah, it was really a fun thing to do, and that's why I think I want to keep up with doing these self-portraits every day. And I really love seeing, I've got some portraits of my partner there, of my grandma, of some members of my family. Yeah, the shot is disturbed by a really needy cat. some portraits of my family members, my granddad, and yeah, I really hoped that my cat would stay there, that she would stay in the shot, and that this would turn into a really cute moment on camera, but I annoyed her and she just left, so sorry about that. There will be no more cat in a few seconds because I was too needy then. Yeah, I think I want to keep up with doing self-portraits every day because it really helps with developing the way that I look at myself. It changes the way I look at myself, it changes the way that I draw, it changes the way that I look at my work and the way that I look at stuff around me. So you might have seen these self-portraits on Instagram Reels. You might have not. If you don't follow me there on Instagram, this is a little plug-in moment. You can head over there. I do stuff there, but mostly I get shadow banned because I talk about Palestine a lot in my stories, but I kind of have a love-hate relationship with Instagram because I can get quite a lot of views there for stuff that I didn't put a whole lot of effort into, and then I can put a whole lot of effort into something and then it turns out I'm shadow banned and like 2 people see it, and you know, it's kind of exhausting. It feels like a hamster wheel, and it's not the funnest thing ever, but I've met some friends over there, so I think I'm staying for the people that I've met over on Instagram. Yeah, these are self-portraits from the period of time where I did self-portraits and filmed them on my phone, and I found it really fun to incorporate a drawing of my phone as to remember that it didn't feel the same to draw myself while looking at myself in a phone as it did when I was looking at myself in a mirror. And when I was filming myself, there was the issue of the tripod that was in the way, and the issue of me filming myself and kind of wanting to be really quick as to not waste time and to be efficient. And it's really fun to see what transpired in the self-portraits that I did this way. And we're coming to kind of the end of the sketchbook, and I think these I didn't share them as much. I think the 22nd was the kind of the last one, or maybe the 23rd, last ones I posted on Instagram. And the last self-portraits I did in my sketchbook are my favorites. I love the one that I painted with gouache there on the right, and I love this one that was made with ink. I kind of like and hate this one. This one is fun as well, it's made with ink, and yeah, I had loads of fun. And as usual, when I finish a sketchbook, I'm really hoping for the moment where I get to buy a new sketchbook and start a new sketchbook, so keep an eye out for a new video of starting a new sketchbook. But thank you so much for watching this video. I had a lot of fun filming it, and see you in the next video. See you next time. Bye.